Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do something a bit more special. I'm going to criticize my very own portfolio. This is happening after a year from graduating from part 1 from architecture and being a year in practice. Okay, let's see how I would improve my own portfolio. I want you to get an idea of what we had to do. Basically, we had to use responsive architecture and implement that into our project. Our project was based in the airport, in Manchester Airport, and we had to develop a gallery or anything like that. Okay, let's get started and have a look at the portfolio. Well, okay, let's see. The first page. I kind of like it. I like that I used the sketch for the first page. It feels like I'm not trying to show off too much by using a render that doesn't look quite okay. The surrounding buildings though can be improved. Maybe I would add a bit more details, or I'd overlay a sketch of the actual building on top of the white squares and make it look more real. I don't know, I think it would give it a better vibe. And I'm not sure if I would keep text on the first page besides the title. Still thinking about it. For the next page, I really like that instead of using writing for the content, I used a visual method to emphasize what my building is all about, which is quite a good idea. People can have a great understanding of the project without reading anything and just looking at the pictures, which is amazing, I think. Okay, next page. Theoretical analysis. Oh my god, this page is so pointless. What I wanted to show here is actually some site analysis. I think that showing a map with a red boundary around my site and some surrounding buildings would have helped a lot. But yeah, this collage is quite cute, but let's be honest, it's so pointless. So pointless. Okay, on the next two pages, precedent and my main idea for the building. This is good to mention, and I think it looks quite nice the way I was presenting it. But if I would do it again right now, I think that I would go into more detail and I would show how it actually works and how I could implement it into my project. On the next page, I'm looking at the master plan proposal. It's a good idea what I was trying to show, but the diagrams aren't too explicit. The visual and the interpretation of them could have been better. Okay. Next page, location and site analysis. Well, yeah, location, it's good what I've been mentioning on this page, but where is the actual site analysis? Why is it missing? How did I get to design this building? What factors did I take into consideration? Well, I don't know, to be honest, because I haven't mentioned any. Well guys, you shouldn't do anything like this, okay? You should have a proper site analysis in your portfolios. Even though it's not a lot of site analysis, you still should show the type of buildings that are around your building, their use, the height of the buildings, a sun path, I don't know, the greenery around your site, I don't know, something about infrastructure. These are all things that you can show in one page, and they are extremely important because they are the drivers of your project, and I haven't included them at all in my portfolio, which is extremely bad. Oh my god, this page was so bad, so bad. Next page, context. Yay. Well, it's quite a nice, cute page, but yeah, nothing special about it. If I would do it again right now, I think I would write the name of the terminals and where the bus station is, so you have a better understanding of this arrangement. Design development. Okay, it starts to get better. I showed how my idea evolved using 3D and also by modeling it by hand. If I would like to improve this section right now, I think I would add some sketches to it as well, because The design development is the most important bit of your portfolio that shows your thought process, so having some 3D modeling, some handmade models and some sketches would be amazing, and this is the best combo that you can get. The next page, tactics and strategy. Interesting, but too diagrammatic, too vague. I would go into more details now. I'd find a precedent that used the same tactics and strategy, so I don't have to reinvent the wheel. Okay, energy generation and harvesting water. I think that it's extremely good that I was thinking about them, and actually I tried to do some calculations to see how much energy my photovoltaics can produce, but even though, yeah, that the calculations probably are not very accurate, I think that they still show that I had an interest to see how efficient my building is, and this was highly appreciated. So yeah, you can include something like this as well in your portfolio. The next page is about space program. That's what I meant. Program, well, if I would do it again right now, what I would change about it is to make it a bit more visual, because right now it's quite hard to read. What I would do, I think, is I would color every single room in a different color, and then when you're looking at that color, it's so much easier to associate it with a certain room. So yeah, this is how I think I would improve it right now. Yeah, I would make it definitely more visual and easier to read. Public and private spaces. Oh my god, I've just noticed that I've included a render that has a column, but the column goes into my opening where the stairs are. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I shouldn't have included this picture. So when you have a picture that it's not accurate, even though it looks nice, and I don't know, yeah, it creates a nice composition with the rest of your pictures, as it is doing here on my page, you still shouldn't include it, because your portfolio is as good as your worst image on it. So if you're including something like I did here, hopefully, I think no one has noticed it, but yeah. Oh dear lordy, this is bad. But the rest of the images look quite nice. If I was to improve this right now, I think that I would Photoshop it a bit more. I would add some textures and some lights and make it more unique and stand out. Okay, next page, systems. Here I was inspired by the projects that we did for technology. I was inspired to do similar diagrams, so they are quite good because you can understand so much easier what your building is all about. And then for the mechanisms, it's nice to finally see how it works. For construction, this is not the best detail, but I did my best, and it's good to include the construction drawings because it shows that you have an idea of how construction and how your building works. For the construction page, I really like the exploded axle. I think it's quite nice and it helps you understand how the structure works. The big image though, I don't think is too useful, to be honest, but it looks good, so I think that's why I included it. I think I would still keep it. Yeah, I would. Now some sustainability factors. It's good that I included this page, but I think that I should have included some diagrams explaining how the actual system works. That would have been so helpful. Last page, some cute renders of the interiors. They don't have too much texture. That should have more texture and more light. But yeah, let's move on. And also I think that the appearance of Mr. Bean also helps and sets everyone in a good mood. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video and how I'm criticizing my very own portfolio. I hope you found it useful and you found some tips and ways in which you can improve your portfolio if you are applying for a job, or if you want to have a better portfolio for some freelancing work or whatever you want right now, or if you're applying for university. I hope you found some tips in my video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, because it means the world to me and you're helping me a lot. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye!